gonna stream for 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Maybe longer, I don't know. But yeah, I've been done this in the past few days. I'm gonna do it again later, but I just have time right now, and I was trying to do something, and it just wasn't flowing. So figured I'd change up what I was trying to do. Um, I don't know how to explain this aside from like when you're working on a project and it's just you can't seem to get it right, and you just give up and then do something else for a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do right now. But the video I was trying to film was on Spinoza's ethics, which is even talking about it is just so difficult. Like I don't know how to explain it in anything less than like 15 seconds, and it's very difficult to try to. Um, I don't know. The more I try to talk about it, I feel like the less I understand about it, and it's cool because it's challenging. Most ideas don't stump me like this, but it's something I want to talk about for a while. What's up, Just One Human? How's everything? I haven't streamed for like the past 2 days. Did you miss me? It's 5 p.m. I actually have free time today. Like, I don't know what to tell you aside from that. You thought I died? What do you think happened when I didn't stream for like 2 weeks? Did you think I like fell off a cliff or something? Yes. Damn. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I've just been busy. I don't. It sucks. Like I don't. At least for the time being, I'm not gonna have like a ton of time. Like it's not saying I don't have any free time, but the free time I do have, like I literally can't do anything. Like literally, I have to spend time relaxing. I have to do something that's recharging. Like this takes energy because it's like a little harder to do than just sitting around and read. You know what I mean? You got second place in an Irish quiz. So you got a Kit Kat Easter egg. What a prize. I'm sure it was worth all the time studying just for that Easter egg. What kind of competition is that's the second place prize? I feel like that's like so anticlimactic. You didn't study for it? Okay, well, that's good at least. If that was the prize, like imagine studying for something and then that's the prize and you're like, I just wasted my time. What's up, Adam? How's everything? Your school is weird. I mean, yeah. What's up, OG Edits? How's everything? When you say hello and then hi, what's up, Katarina? How's everything? The friend I was having drama with, I'm back friends with him. Like, why would you even want to be friends with them after they're causing all this drama? Like, whenever someone is just drama, I'm just like, all right, bye. That's enough for me. My life is annoying enough as it is. Like, I don't have time to waste on other people. What's up, catnap username? Why not? I mean, dude, if someone's like doing some bullshit, do you think they're not gonna do it again? You know what I mean? Like if someone's just wronging you for no reason, I mean, granted, maybe you did do something very bad, but if someone's like just messing with you for no reason, do you think they're not gonna do it again? It's my favorite video game. That's a good question. It's probably either Skyrim or Minecraft. I don't know. Those are really the only video games I can go back to and play anymore. I don't know. Most video games to me are like, it would have to be an older one. I think the new ones are just like too. The problem with the video game industry is it's like the problem with everything. I think they make too much money now. So now you have like corporate interests saying like, oh no, we can't take any risks. We need to be as pleasing to everybody, and trying to please everybody, you please nobody. So I think that's the issue. Same thing with movies. Are you a YouTuber? What do you think? Check what website you're on right now. If they do, I'm dropping them. I mean, they probably will, man. People just let you down. It's not to say that like they're bad people. It's just like certain people aren't mature enough to have actual relationships. I'm just very skeptical of anyone that has done anything petty to me in the past. Like, if you've done something petty, what's stopping you from doing it in the future? You know what I mean? Unless they come to me and they're like, "Hey, dude, I really messed up here. Like, I know I was wrong. I know you didn't mean to do anything. I took it this way." Like, unless they have that kind of conversation with you, it's not worth it. Oh no. That message got held for review. I'm like, oh god, what is that gonna be? But it wasn't bad at all. It probably just thought you were sending your phone number. Do not do that, by the way. Do not do that. I realize as I mentioned that I have to say not to do that because someone will. Should start reading quotes from this book. I forgot how good this book is. Any man who has any sense of his own individuality lives by his own love, by his own work, without caring at all what others think of it. Damn. Each person comes into this world with a specific destiny. He has something to fulfill, some message has to be delivered, some work has to be completed. You are not here accidentally, you are here meaningfully. The whole intends to do something through you. I forgot how, I'm gonna have to reread this book. This book is so good. Very few people are accepted as creative. A few painters, a few poets, one in a million. This is foolish. Every human being is born a creator. Watch children and you will see all children are creative. Damn. Think of like when you were young and you were able to like play in the sandbox, or you were able to like just have fun with your imagination and imagine yourself in like a spy movie. Like, you know what I mean? We were all born with great creative abilities, and slowly over time we were kind of forced to get rid of them. And it's really a shame because, I mean, when you can use your creativity, you can have fun. When you can use your creativity, you can find the joy in absolutely everything. If fame happens, good. If it doesn't happen, good. It should not be the consideration. The consideration should be that you are enjoying whatsoever you are doing. It is your love affair. Damn, if only someone told Kafka that, right? Whatsoever you do, if you do it joyfully, if you do it lovingly, if your act of doing it is not purely economic, then it is creative. Creativity is the quality that you bring to the activity you are doing. It is an attitude, an inner approach, how you look at things. I genuinely think I have to reread this book right now. Damn, I forgot how, like, so I think I read this book like over the summer, and this book just stuck with me so much. It's very rare where I take more than a handful of ideas from a book. It's generally 1 to 2 that really stick with me, but the entire mindset of this book stuck with me. The entire idea, the genesis of this book is that when you find creativity, you find yourself. When you find creativity, you find happiness. And to me, that was one of the most inspiring ideas possible. So, you know, effort of me daily is to do something creative, whether it's writing, whether it's filming a video, whether it's just thinking about things in a different manner. Like, we can all find creativity, we can all do things differently from everyone else, and it's the differences we find in ourselves that really show us who we are. You know what I mean? And I think most of the world is focused on conformity. Most of the world is focused on, I must take the same path as everyone else. And when you take the same path as everyone else, maybe it works out for you, but you know, I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. And that's something that's a hill I will always die on, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. I'm sure there's other people that feel the exact same way and know there's something more but are missing out on it because the words didn't come. The idea didn't solidify. Whatever they were grasping at, it was always on the tip of their tongue, and it never came into the forefront of their mind. A poet, an artist, a painter is on the way to becoming a mystic. All artistic activity is on the way toward becoming religious. Damn. Think of a Frank Sinatra song. Think of a song of a great artist. Is it merely a work of art, or is it expressing something beyond our conception of humanity, our conception of human consciousness? Is it so far, does it evoke emotions that are beyond our comprehension, or is it purely a work of this material world? It seems to me like there's something more. It seems to me like there's some soul that is trapped on the canvas, that is trapped on the track, that you see in greatness, but you know, other people might disagree. I don't think it's a strong argument though, but okay, this is a good one. Everybody understands the past. Everybody has to be educated to understand it. To bring something new into the world means nobody will be able to appreciate it. It is so new that there are not any criteria against which it can be valued. This quote makes me think of Kafka, it makes me think of Nietzsche, it makes me think of Emerson or Jung. Like, I mean, most of these people died about 50, 100 years ago, 200 years ago for some of these people, and their works still aren't understood. Emerson said it best, to be great is to be misunderstood. And when you do something that can't be categorized, when you do something that is so unlike everything else, it will never be understood. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? If you can put yourself into a box, then you're not authentic. The authenticity comes from those works that transcend everything. Think of, I'm trying to think of a movie that does it well. Damn, I can't think of a movie. The work of Kafka, the work of Nietzsche, Robert Anton Wilson, or damn, why is my brain not working today? But anything that is so unlike everything else will inherently not be commercially popular, but those are the creative works that will stand the test of time. No one in 100 years is going to really remember anything that has been released in the past 10, 20 years when it comes to literature, but we will all remember the likes of Nietzsche, we'll all remember the likes of Kafka, we'll all remember, you know, Jung or Freud or something along those lines. Freud maybe not so much because he's not as impressive as most people think. Enjoy whatsoever you are doing. If you can find a few friends to enjoy it, good. If nobody is there to enjoy, then enjoy it alone. If you're enjoying it, that is enough. It is. If you feel fulfilled through it, that is enough. If you feel fulfilled through it, that is enough. Think of how we spend our days. Think of what we do on the dash in between our headstone. Is it usually something enjoyable, or is it usually something that draws us down? Is it something that takes from our lives or adds to it? And that's the real question we must ask ourselves. Is it worth whatever return you get on your time, or is it more beneficial spent in other ways? Because when it comes down to it, every single accomplishment you'll ever have, everything you will ever do, will eventually be forgotten. The only things that will matter are the things that make you happy. If it doesn't bring you immediate happiness right now, it's not worth doing. And I'm not talking about like short-term fulfillment. I'm not talking about like go out and drink yourself into oblivion. I'm talking about like, telling the people in your life they mean the world to you. Doing the things that you can do for hours upon end and it doesn't feel like work. That's fulfillment. Fulfillment is whatever it is that you do with your day that you can do, and instead of draining you, it energizes you. That is the key. Fulfillment through those types of activities. I found a good quote. The real man of discipline never accumulates. Each moment he dies to whatsoever he has to come to know, and again becomes ignorant. That ignorance is really luminous. And Osho is just hitting some good quotes right now. Think about it, the more you think you know, the less you actually know. The more certain you are of ideas, the less open you are to the totality of existence. We often like to think we're so much smarter than we are, but I think the best story to exemplify this idea is the story of Socrates and the Oracle of Delphi. Socrates was called the smartest man in the world by the Oracle of Delphi. Everyone was up in arms, everyone was angry. Aristotle was very pissed because he's like, this old kook doesn't know anything. And basically, they go to Socrates and they're like, why did the Oracle call you the smartest man in the world? He goes, I don't know anything. I know nothing. They go back to the Oracle, they go, you're so-called smartest man in the world says he knows nothing. She goes, yeah, that's the point. Because he knows nothing, because he claims to be ignorant of things, he takes an open mind to everything. And when you approach ideas with an open mind, when you approach ideas not knowing a preconceived fact, not knowing a preconceived notion, then you can rationally evaluate every single circumstance. And this is why Socrates is the smartest, because he goes beyond his emotion. He goes beyond his ego. Like, that is one of the most inspiring ideas, and it goes back to the idea of continually learning. It goes back to the idea of being open to learn from everything. One of Seneca's greatest ideas is that when you're teaching someone, you're both a teacher and the student. Because as you're trying to break down this complex topic to someone, you're learning a new way to conceptualize it. You're learning a new way to bring it to someone who is more of a layman, someone that is way less versed on the subject. And through this, you gain a whole new understanding, you gain a whole new insight. And it's the same thing as being a student. As the student, you are both a teacher and a student, because one, you're absorbing the information, and two, you're asking questions that teacher has probably never thought. So you're provoking things out of them. You're inducing things out of them. It's a very inspiring idea. Yeah, how long am I streaming for? 19 minutes. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna probably do stream again later. Just I'm tired. I got some stuff I gotta do. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.